I'm going to show you how to generate leads on LinkedIn even while you sleep. So we know that lead generation is an important aspect of your business, but it can't be denied that um, it really takes time to generate leads. So we are going to spend so much hours to generate leads that as a result, we often forgot to focus on the other things of our business, other aspects of your business. So take note that lead generation is only one aspect of your business, and there are other more important aspects that needs our attention. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you an automation, or I have built a system that I am going to share with you so that you can also do this and implement for your business. So if you are on LinkedIn, and I know because you are active on LinkedIn, that's why I'm recording this video just for you to help you automate your system so you can generate endless leads on LinkedIn for your business even while you sleep. So, without much ado, let's dive into the system. So, the tool that I have been using is what we call LinkedIn Helper. So, the site is linkedhelper.com. So, you can download the tool, you can try it for free. So the good thing with this tool is that they are already launching their version 2 of their system. So if you have watched my previous tutorial, it was just a browser extension, but with this version 2 of the tool, it's a better tool. It's a lot better version of their tool, and you can do so many things with this new version of their tool. Okay, so let me show you how to set this up. So once you have downloaded the installer and you have installed it on your system, so this is basically what will happen. Okay, so I'm using a separate a separate desktop computer to set my system up. So I'm going to open my team viewer. So this is the computer that where LinkedIn Helper was installed. So once you have installed the tool, so it will appear this the shortcut on your desktop. So it's linked helper. All you have to do is you need to connect your account. Okay, so it's already loading. Okay, uh, just close it. So you see that I have already added a new account or an account here. So if you still need to add, you just click add new, and then you are going to log into your LinkedIn account, and there you are. So once you are there, so you can click it. You can click the open button, and it will open another window for this. So this means that particularly if you have clients, if you have multiple clients, so you can run this on parallel. So you can run multiple accounts on parallel. So just make sure that you're just assign a proxy or just using a VPN if ever there are location issues. But for me, this is just for personal consumption. So that's why I just have one account here. So there. So it's already open. Okay. So what we need to do is to start, we need a campaign. But first, you need to determine what are the things that you need to accomplish. Okay. So you need to create a plan. What are the things that you need to accomplish? So for the purpose of this demonstration, let me just show to you usually my ideal system or my ideal plan or the ideal steps that I would like to accomplish with this tool, LinkedIn Helper. I would like to automate my reach out process. Okay, take note that this is just a tool. Please, we are not going to it will never replace our connection efforts or um, LinkedIn marketing efforts. It will never replace. It will only help us maximize our time. So so that because we're so very busy, and instead of having this or doing this manually, you can automate this process so you can save tons of your time, a lot of your time, and focus on other more important things. But everything will boil down to one-on-one conversation. So let me show this very quick. So what I usually do is I wanted to automate the connection process, the process where I am going to search for, you know, profiles, and I'm going to automate the connection request process, and I'm also going to automate the process of sending thank you messages or autoresponders once they have connected back, because that will really take a lot of my time. So if I can automate that matter, I can save so many hours every day. So autoresponder, and I need to automate also the process of sending some sort of follow-ups and providing value. So basically, this is what I'm doing. If you go to campaigns, so you see that there are so many campaigns. There are so many campaigns that I have created here. So for example, here in Austin, I have, because as you know, this is my campaigns. I created campaigns city by city. So that's for me. That's for my strategy. It depends on how do you segment your campaigns. But for me, I would like to segment, or I would like to make connections city by city. So for example, for Austin. So here, this is the information. By the way, if you need to create campaign, just click create new, and then there you are. So you can create a new campaign. So I'm just showing with you the existing campaigns that I have. Okay, and then the first thing that as you notice, if you go to workflow, uh, I should notice that my action number one is invite second and third level contacts. Okay, that's the first action. The second action is to filter contacts. The third action is to message first connection. So what does it mean? Uh, Action number one is just to invite them, send them a connection request along with a message. So there is a message for that. And then action number two is to filter out who. In other words, who are those? It will search my existing contacts and find out who are those people who have connected back through this campaign. Okay. Action number three is to message those people who have connected back. So for those people who have added me as a connection, I am going to automatically send them a message. This is also known as the autoresponder. Okay. Action number four is to endorse them, endorse their skills. Action number five is to message them again, send them a follow-up message. Action number six is delay, meaning wait for a certain time for 2 days before sending action number seven, another message, which is all about, I think this is giving them a certain thing or something that is valuable to them. So this is a lead magnet. So if you're familiar with the lead magnet, you can I am sending that lead magnet to them during this action number seven. And action number eight is again it's a delay. We'll wait for another 2 days before I have a final or a follow up. So you see that these are really designed to attract those people who are really attract the good people and the qualified people, because the purpose of my campaign is just to request them as a connection and then add value to them as a connection, help them on the process. So for those people who are really not good, who are really arrogant, and who are not my ideal people that I wanted to connect, of course, they will not get attracted. But for those people, for those kind people, for those good people, for those open-minded people, they will be attracted. So, in other words, this automation process is twofold. Number one, to maximize my time, my reach, so that I can, save tons of my time and I can focus on other things. And also, number two is this will also help you not only save a lot of time and maximize your, maximize your effort, maximize your reach, but also will help you attract the ideal people that you wanted to connect. Okay, this is it. So let me show you really quick on how to set up a new campaign. Okay, so just click new, and then all you have to do is, let's say for example, I wanted to connect with people who are from, um, say for example, what city, I have already here. So Houston, London, Washington DC. Hmm. Okay, say for example, Chicago, invite and follow up. Okay, so just choose a template. So I wanted you to, we can just try empty campaign, or to save tons of, or some a few steps. Just choose invite and follow up. Create. So as you see in the workflow, so you have action number one, invite second and third level contacts. Invite number two is filter. Invite number three is message first connection. So this is exactly the first three steps of my campaign. So let me show you. Okay, once you have set up, next thing is you need to set up your messaging. So of course you need to edit this one. Hi, I would like to, so just customize this. You can customize, and this is the field. Take note, this is a field, meaning it varies. So uh, it will be replaced with the first name of the person that you wanted to connect. Okay, so that's the message. You can customize it later. And then for action number two, so just leave it as it is, because this will automatically just filter out the contacts. And action number three, take note, there are two options here. Reject if contact replied after action number one. So meaning, if action number, or if the contact, if the person replied to your message after action number, after you sent the connection message, or the note, the connection note, that the first note that you are sending, if he replied to that, so automatically it will, or the autoresponder LinkedIn helper will never send you, or will never send the autoresponder. So if you said it yes, meaning it will reject, it will never send the autoresponder. Because if you are sending the autoresponder, it doesn't make sense, because maybe, probably, because if he replied, it needs your personalized, it needs your personalized reply. Because if they responded, if they replied, and you're still sending the autoresponder, it doesn't make sense. So that's the thing that you need to avoid here when it comes to building automations. Please make it personal. Don't rely on too much automation. If they replied back, you need to reply them personally. So you see, everything boils down to having a one-to-one conversation with people. So this automation tool, like I mentioned before, it doesn't or it is not designed to replace our human marketing efforts on LinkedIn. It is only designed to maximize our time, so we can save, so to maximize our reach, to maximize your effort, so that we can save time and focus on other more important things. So once you can automate this process, you have more time to build one-to-one conversations with your people, with the people who have connected. Okay, and then the second one is reject if you have, if you or LinkedIn helper message contact after connection date. So of course, just said it yes. Okay, yes also. So let's just say we have just this you know, three steps in our campaign. Okay, so all we have to do after setting up the workflow, okay, I think I need to edit this message connection request. I have here my in the okay, close and save. And then for the autoresponder, message, you just need to edit this. Okay, close. Okay, that's it. So once you have set up the workflow, all you need to do is you can add now your contacts. Okay, go to list and then click add contacts. And then you have the options here: LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, Recruiter, Talent. So, by the way, have to you don't need a Sales Navigator account here. You can always you can make use of LinkedIn. So, if you have a Sales Navigator account and you're spending around $70 on it, actually you don't need that. You don't need that. You can do with LinkedIn. I don't have Sales Navigator, so I just use LinkedIn and it's working great for me. So if you go to search page, I think the only difference is with LinkedIn search, you can only have a maximum of 1,000, but with Sales Navigator, you can have a maximum of 2,500. So that's only a difference. Okay. So here I am already on the LinkedIn search page. So all we have to do is, if you're familiar with, searching for profiles using Boolean search. Okay, Boolean search. So there are Boolean operators. But for my string, this is the string that I have been using. So if you wanted to, if for example, if you wanted to connect with coaches or consultants, and you don't want to, or you only wanted to connect with owners, or they are really the owners of their own company and founders of their own company. You don't want to connect with people who are working for a certain firm or who are working for a certain organization. So, and basically you don't want to connect with people who are new to the business or just intern. Okay, so this is the string that we'll be using. So take note of the Boolean operators or, and not. So those are the things. And take note how I use the how I use the um, parentheses to to tell LinkedIn that this is exactly what you need to accomplish. So just copy this one and go to search and then uh, enter. Okay. And for connections, all you have to do is no, you only need to connect with second. So the reason is because if you connect with first, of course, they are already your connections. And if you include third or more than that connections, degree connections, so it means that you don't have a mutual connections. So to make it sure that these people, to increase your chances that these people will connect back to you, just search for people who are in your second degree connections. Okay, click apply. And for example, location, so you can set up the location. So since in this system, in this demonstration, we wanted to connect with people in the Chicago area, so greater Chicago, so we have greater Chicago area, apply. And you can also specify the specific industries that you wanted to connect. So for example, here you just click all filters, and then for industries, maybe you wanted to connect with people who are in the professional training and coaching, management consulting. What else? Maybe this one. How about maybe in the financial matters? We're dealing with financial matters. So I think those are the four. Okay, let's just have those four industries. Click apply. So as you see, there are 528 results. Okay, now what do we need to do after this? So just click the start collecting button. Okay, start collecting, and then yes, you can see here, it will show up here at the top how many people have been collected, how many profiles have been collected so far. So see, 10 collected. So for the purpose of this, it's just have 10 of them to collect. We just need to collect 10 of them. So what's next? Go to campaigns, go back to campaigns. I think I have here in page number 2. So we have here, this is the one. Okay. So what shall we need to do? So all we have to do here is, once you have set up your workflow and for your lists, we have already 10 for this, for the purpose of this demonstration. All we have to do is you can start running your campaign. So how shall we do that? So just click the start button and automatically it will just run for you. And you can specify how many actions that needs to be done in every or in a certain period. Okay. And it says here out of working hours can resume in 15 hours. Maybe because if I go to settings, limits, okay, I am setting up, okay, here I can set up the maximum actions per 24 hours. So LinkedIn Helper has a maximum, or you can set up to, or it's, it's, yeah, their advice is to, the maximum is 150 actions. And for working hours, so take note that for Monday, today is Monday here. So I set it up as do not work. And then Tuesday, 24 hours, Wednesday, 24 hours here. Saturday, do not work. Sunday is 24 hours. So all I have to do is just to set this up back to 24 hours, okay? And then go back to campaigns. Okay, now I can start my campaigns. So here, just click start and automatically it will just run, or the system will just run for you. So it's running now, and the purpose really of this automation or this system is to help you maximize your reach and your time so you can focus on more other important aspects of your business, like for example, to attract these people, to attract the people you wanted to connect, and then you can focus more of your time to create a conversation and provide value, build relationships. So that's it. That's the first purpose. And the second benefit, the second goal for this, setting up a system or an automation tool or a system, an automated system, is for you to, attract the right kind of people, because given by or with all of those personalized messages and the value that you have shared, you're endorsing their contacts, or maybe what other things that can add value to them as a connection. Only an arrogant person, or only those people who are not really open-minded, who are not good, who are not good candidates for you, to work with you, they are those who will never appreciate it. But for those people who are good candidates, good clients, they will surely appreciate it and they will surely respond. And once they respond, all you have to do is you can focus on building the relationship from there. So with this system, you don't have to worry about reaching out. You just let the system run on its own and it will do the work for you. And all you have to do is you need to focus on building conversations, talking to people who have connected back to you, and who have who are attracted by the personalized messages and the value that you have given through this automated system. So I hope this is helping you and your business. And if you have some questions, please let me know so I can help you set this up this system. Or if you have some further questions about this, I love to help. So like I said, this is the exact system that I've been using for my business to connect with people here on LinkedIn, and it's really working a lot. It's really very helpful for me. That's why I am compelled to share this with you. I hope that this also adds value to your business as a whole. Thank you so much and have a good day.